Tammy.
Hi, and I am Bridget. And on today's topic on Life Lessons Unfiltered, we're going to talk about, does a woman or should a woman initiate intimacy? Did I get that correctly?
Yes, you did.
Oh, man. I spoke it, but I had to hear myself say it like, what? Because I'm so old fashioned. I'm like, initiate. Now, I'm okay with the second part of the initiation. Like, you got to make me feel good to initiate in the first place. Because I move according to how I feel. If I'm not feeling good, there's no initiation. Okay? So, I do believe that should be some level of initiation, but I think it should be the old fashioned way.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
So if you
I mean, no, I agree to a certain point. I'm an old-fashioned girl. I think that men should seduce women, and then we can go and get, freaky as you like. But I think the men, that's their job. And now I can get freaky sometimes, but you have to,
You feel
so
good.
if you're
Set the stage.
so wait a minute.
Set
So
the
if
stage.
you're horny, you're not going to initiate sex because you really
Well, you
want
didn't
it.
say that part.
No, I'm
You didn't
asking
say
the
that.
question. That's initiation. We didn't say there was no specification on when you should initiate. The question was, should a woman initiate intimacy? So if you're horny, you're gonna wait for him to say, "Oh."
See, Robin just added a whole second part to the equation. You didn't say, should a woman initiate when she feels one? That's different.
yes, that is different.
We pouncing like jaguars and tigers. No, but
Okay.
I'm thinking if we're just relaxing and we're just having a great day, should a man initiate? Doesn't mean that a woman should not initiate.
But that has been a man's goddamn duty since
Like,
Adam and Eve.
I want
I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
That, I
Because
mean,
I've
it makes
learned-
a woman feel good. The woman has to no.
It makes a man feel
Okay.
good too, because I've learned the hard way.
Yeah.
In my marriage, in our conversation, my husband said, I don't always have to initiate sex.
True.
Okay,
That's
case
true.
in point, got it, understood. Did I comply? My memory says no, not necessarily did I. I might have did it once or twice,
Right.
and then
Right.
I fell to the wayside. But wait a minute. Then I get in another relationship since my husband is no longer with us on this earth, and he exclaimed the same thing. So
agree.
men want women to
Yes.
initiate sex.
Yes.
Because sometimes when they initiate, I'm not in the mood. Oh, I got a headache. Oh, I had a bad day.
Never.
So,
Right.
I've never refused to have.
Right.
so there are
intimacy.
times like we want to feel wanted. They want to feel wanted and
I agree.
appreciated too.
I-
So it's okay that we initiate it. Maybe twice out of the week.
I love the disclaimer. I love the disclaimer because I agree.
Who you working for, girl?
I agree with you. I definitely agree.
No,
with
I
you.
agree with you
I
to a
definitely
certain
agree with you.
extent
I think it's-
because I
yeah.
think that the duty or the onus of
Right.
the whole thing is on men, but it's okay for women to initiate every now and again.
So,
That's just how maybe
Alright,
I'm
so when
okay.
they-
so wait.
Go ahead, Bridget, because I got something to say.
Come
Go
on, tell
ahead,
me.
go ahead, go
'Cause
ahead.
I agree with you.
So,
'Cause
so
she
brothers,
combative tonight.
I'm out
Yeah.
here for you.
Come on. Come on,
I'm
Robin.
out here for you.
I'm
'Cause
with you, Robin.
I don't want rejection when I come for you. You
Uh-oh.
know,
She's-
I don't want no rejection. I want it when I want it. Well, we're gonna leave the rest of that alone.
Oh, yeah.
But when he asks you for it, don't reject him and don't be
Never.
lazy.
Ever.
Oh no! Oh no!
Never.
I wouldn't say to reject
You have to
at
comply.
all.
Right.
Because then that's going to make him not want to initiate at all.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not the message I'm trying to,
But
relay.
even-
I'm trying to say that I think it has always been the man's duty to, initiate sex. But not that it's not okay for us to initiate sex, but I don't think that should be our job full
So
time.
what is it? Is it 50? Is it 50? 50 or is it 60?
No,
40,
it's 80,
70,
but
30,
then-
80, 20.
Wait.
It's 80,
I think I'm
40.
getting some clarity because I'm agreeing on both sides. What I'm thinking it is, for me, is the feel good part. I'm thinking the part where you're talking about initiation is if you're not feeling good or he said something to turn you up, turn you down, or turn you off, sorry, and you're not feeling good, because women, we are wired to feel, where a man is like, okay, stop, go. So because we are wired emotionally, if that feel good isn't there, so that initiation I'm talking about is, man, he
I mean,
cleaned
that's
up. Oh man, look, he bought flowers. Oh
he
man.
took your ass earlier.
Yeah, and I remember that.
Hey, baby,
When
when
he sitting on the
get me.
couch, I'm about to bite off his neck or something like that. There's something set the stage.
Absolutely.
So it's not that he has to initiate
all the time,
but there's something that set the stage that just says, this man here, he got them silky boxes on.
But
Right.
shouldn't we both be setting the stage?
I mean, we always set the stage when we
As a woman, yeah, I believe I set the stage always.
right, but
I don't think women set the stage all the time. I really don't. I don't think we set the stage all the time.
Right.
Well, I don't.
You know,
think
because
that's
we all
true.
want to,
'Cause
and
just
I
being
want to
fucking
use
me
the,
is
I
setting
want to
the
use,
stage.
well, say less. You know, and I wouldn't say it has to be initiated in the bedroom. It's just like what you guys were saying, but it has to be throughout the course of the day that we are
Correct.
feeding off of each other.
Feelings.
That
Right.
even the
Yeah,
hug,
the
hey
feeling.
baby, you know, or you know, the tap on the butt, like I said, or the kiss on the forehead, something to get those romantic feelings going. I mean, we're not men. We just don't say coochie.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
but if you're stroking him mentally, he's going to stroke you emotionally.
So it's
Really?
both.
Does he know that? That's his job?
I would
So
just
it
say,
basically goes both ways. That's
right, because
But
I feel
no,
like,
because men don't think that way. Men are in the moment. They say, I want to, and you know.
yeah, but they all still want to be enticed. You know, I think men want to be enticed. They want to feel appreciated. They want to feel valued. So if you text him, hey babe, just a text. He done already left the house or whatever. He's at work. Hey babe, I was just thinking about you. You know, that thing you did last night. Yeah, I like that, babe. You know, something.
But we like that too, Rob.
And I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying.
Because if you want your woman to, you can't get something from somebody that you're not giving. You can't.
But you
cannot.
can't get what you want.
But that's what I'm saying. We at an impasse because you
It's
can't
reciprocated.
get. I can't give you something I'm not
You
getting.
know, this brings me to a book that I bought one time because I remember experiencing the same issue. It's called His Needs, Her Needs.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've
That's a
heard
book.
of it.
That's a book. His needs, her needs. It's almost like you're in a relationship and you're looking for your needs to be met, but you're wondering who's going to move first.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's very detrimental to the relationship. So, Robin, you're absolutely correct because although a man may not display or talk about that he may want to feel that, if he's vocal, he may say it, but you're absolutely correct that a man wants to feel just as appreciated, just as loved, just as...
Oh, I agree. 100%.
You know, he also wanted a kiss on the neck as you pass by the room and such like that.
But I think that, I mean, I agree with you,
Uh-huh.
both of you,
Yeah,
100%. But I think that he needs to know his role in the whole situation too. Because if you want her to behave a certain way, you have to give her certain things. You, like you said, you have to play it out during the day. If
Right,
this
right,
is how
right.
you want the night to end, then this is how you have to play the day out.
So would your clarity be where I'm thinking that a man takes the lead is the old-fashioned thing I'm thinking about? Like like he opens the door or such like that. So is the man taking the lead for the relationship and then it plays itself out? Because we can't do tit for tat and wait for him to do this and you to do that.
No, that's why I just said,
Right.
you know, the man has to understand that it works both ways, you know?
But-
you can't expect a woman to behave as though she is wanted when you're not showing her that she's wanted.
And he could do that in the most simplest way, even like doing the dishes. So if a man is playing his part and doing his
not
role,
gonna get you no coochie.
no, I'm just saying he's cleaning up. So it's like, oh my God, he cleaned up. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, he made the bed. Oh my God, he just.
And for
he
you,
did
baby,
the laundry.
and see, and
Oh my
then now
God.
that might give me
You know
just
what?
for my baby.
So now
you
he
know?
done did that. I'm gonna do this, it's almost like playing itself. The relationship does a
But that's how it is. A relationship is give and take.
definitely. So I think my old-fashionedness is having the man take the wheel per se. Like he walks in front of me and I'm gonna follow. And I'm gonna follow and do that dance, that relationship dance. I'm doing this, he's doing that, you know? Not he's just laying around, I'm doing everything and I'm supposed to initiate and that turns it off. You know? He's helping out in his own way, but it when you feel that way, like he's taking care of his part or whatever he do, or taking care of the house or taking care of the car, he wash the car and put gas in it.
I mean, all of that is living together. I don't.
But
give a
those
fuck.
are things where a man is
I
taking
don't
care
give
of you
a shit
too.
whether you
No.
take care of the house, you clean the dishes, you wash the. That has nothing to do with the bedroom,
It
Bridget.
does.
It doesn't. In my point of view, it has nothing to do with the bedroom because all
It
of those
leads
things,
up to the bedroom.
all of those things are not getting me hot in
But you feel
underwear.
good. It's a feel good. I feel good because he washed
No,
it.
because you've been
car.
married and these are the things you have been doing for the last 10 years. That ain't gonna make
Okay,
me
so-
happy.
So
This is what we do.
he neglected to take out the trash.
Right.
I don't
You know,
give a
because we
shit
don't
if
wanna
he
take out the
neglected
trash,
to
right?
take out the trash.
But you got an attitude because he ain't take out the trash.
I ain't getting no
Exactly.
attitude because guess what? Trash ain't my job anyway. So that's
All
your
these
attitude.
things add up, right?
Right,
Bobby?
that's I see
It
what
adds up to
it
the feel
adds
good.
up to the feel
No,
good.
no. I mean, for me, people, if you want me to get in that frame of mind, it has to be physical touch. Baby, you had a good day. Kiss on the forehead.
That's your love
kiss on the-
language.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my love language. I don't. You washing dishes, washing the clothes, doing that means nothing to me because we living together. We supposed to do that shit. So you
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
get a little bit more touchy-feely, intimate with me in order to get me say, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we should have our next episode should be about love languages because I had to discover when going through some turmoil that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing.
And I believe there
You
is
know,
different.
love
I mean,
languages.
absolutely, and people express love differently.
Absolutely.
But you also have to, if you're in a relationship, understand how you are,
What's your language?
what language you're receiving.
Yeah, because
So
yeah.
we need to have a better understanding of what initiation is for each person because again, men do want women to initiate.
And I
intimacy.
agree, and we should, and I'm not discounting that at all. But I think also in my point of view, it's the man's job, and women should initiate every now and again. But a man has to make her feel comfortable and wanted enough for her to put herself out there because we were not raised to be the initiators. So it has to be some level of comfortability for us to put ourselves out there.
There's some very initiating women. They
Well, I'm
actually
talking about our
aggressive.
age. I'm not talking about these hot trotties women out here. I'm talking about women
There's
our
some
age that was raised
women.
in a different period of time when women really didn't initiate ourselves. So now we in between these generations. Okay?
I
And
get what-
you know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying in terms of how we were raised, but based off my experience in my relationships, I discovered that it's important that the female initiate also because the man wants to feel that validation, that appreciation, or let me say the word desired.
Design.
Listen, and I agree with everything you're saying, and women should initiate that. But again, men should also understand that if that's what they want, this is what they have to do so they women feel comfortable enough to be in that light. So that's what I'm saying. So the onus is not just on us fellas, you know.
It's a relationship dance.
It's a relationship dance, and you have to know that love language, I guess.
Yeah, because that's most important because could be doing something that he thinks you should like, and it's a turn off to you. Like you just said, your relationship language or love language is touch. But if he think he's doing things around the house and that's not your language, you're like, dude, you were supposed to do that anyway.
Right.
Right.
You ain't did
talking
nothing
to
that
me now.
sexy to me. That shit ain't no turn
But
on.
you ain't take out the trash, but you
I'm just saying.
No, I get it, and I agree. I
Yeah.
understand your perspective. I do, and just, but
He
you know.
busy cutting grass and be like, oh, she gonna love this grass.
Yes, I cut it on the angle.
I told you about that mowing the lawn, right?
He come inside. He come inside. He got no dinner. What happened?
Yeah.
Outside all damn day.
Yeah,
And
ain't
he
got
touched
shit.
me.
Ain't
Yeah.
nothing.
God.
Just grab him and be like, baby, no, you all sweaty, none of that. Goddamn.
So this whole question comes down to, what is your love language? I can't wait to do the next episode. What is your love language, and do you communicate that in a relationship? Because this whole topic really boils down to, is he speaking your language? Are you receiving what he's giving? Because it's really one thing to be loved in a language you don't understand. He over here talking Chinese. Oh, excuse me, I couldn't believe I said. He's talking Japanese. I was like, what did he say? Yeah, I don't know what he just said. And he's like, you look at him kind of funny. That's really what it comes down to. If you don't understand the love language, damn, I just learned something new.
He's speaking in tongues, but
He's
there's no
speaking in-
unison.
I just learned something new.
You know, I'm like,
Oh my God! He said, "I love you" in Chinese. But what did he just say? What did he say? Ching
That
chong?
shit is not sexy.
Chinese noodles? Like what did he say?
Yeah,
I didn't get it.
I'm just saying, we both, the man and the woman, have a responsibility. If you want your woman to behave that way, then
Learn
you
the
gotta give her a
language.
little bit.
okay, so what's your takeaway?
So no, you go first.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I go first. So my takeaway
Yes.
is, and I think we might all be in agreement.
Yes.
You know, we have to be expressive. We have to speak about what we want and what we desire, but we also have to step outside of those perimeters that we are accustomed to and acclimated to, and dare to do something different for the love of our man.
Awesome. My takeaway is now learning that you don't be speaking Chinese to me when I only speak English. In this relationship, I think it's imperative that we understand each other even in our dance of love in the relationship. We have to understand this, what we both want, what both makes us excited. Because he might think he's doing something excitable and you're not receiving it. That causes total frustration in a relationship. When we both want the same thing, we want to be understood, we want to be touched, we want to be cared for, we want to feel, received, we want to feel like you're appreciated. And it's like, I'm cutting the grass and she didn't like that. Oh my God, what do I do next? So communication is number one. And number two, learning each other's smiley faces. I call it the love language, smiley faces. What makes me smile or what makes you smile. And I think with that, we could have a full life of a beautiful relationship. And then it wouldn't have to be the old fashioned or waiting for him to do something and such like that. I think it just really comes down to communicating your language and what you like.
Okay. So I agree with everything that they have said.
Yeah.
But the only thing I would like to add is that, we all like to be treated a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And we all want to feel wanted. And you have to be willing to give what you want to receive.
Sure.
So, men, the onus is on you too. So that's all I have to say. So thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Life Lessons Unfiltered, and we will catch you next time.
Have a good
Have a good
night.
night.